I can't wait. It's going to be great. No filter. They've got no filters whatsoever. I don't think either team are smoking, but I'm glad that we're going to be all chat out early on here. So, all right, best of 5 series come out now. OpTic, of course, they did the old school draft, which is all Dire lineup going their way, which means they get 600 moonbucks, which is quite a bit. Dude, they're rich. Some heroes he can maybe actually afford to not random. Yeah, put somebody through college, make a fun. Yeah, exactly. Maybe you get a car. But more importantly, we have an off-lane snaking Elder Titan, which they last picked, which again I have not seen really be used successfully. Bait break. Oh, please, bomb sauce. Has one. Me so sorry. We're going. Thank you to Bomb Sauce, and thank you to both of these teams for having an outstanding first part of this game. They are trying to 360 no scope, of course, OpTic. It's not going to work because there's nobody nearby, unfortunately. Good effort. Now, you know, that's okay. They still got that. They could try in games 2 and 3 if there is going to be, well, I'd rather games 2, 3, 4, and 5, depending on how long this best of 5 series does go. This should be best of 5, right? It says best of 3 up here. Hey, it's best of 5, right? Yes, so this is wrong. This is wrong. No, I'm just saying, look up here. It's not correct. No, is it? It's definitely not, is it? No, you need 3 ticks, guys. I'm not crazy. I knew it. Don't try to tell me I'm wrong, Purge. This is important. I know it doesn't. It's weird. It's weird. I know that it doesn't do that, but it does. No. Just don't worry about it, all right? I understand. It's a best of 5, regardless of what this says. We'll get into the laning phase. What's going on? Oh, man, he pulled the group wave already. Zai. This is the Zai Tidehunter. We saw Snaking play it yesterday rather well, but again, he's on that off-lane Elder Titan. But laning phase should be pretty interesting here as we have the Death Prophet versus Pycat Weaver mid combo. Yes. This is a bit tough for Ryoya here. We'll see how it goes in the mid lane, but in the meantime, we will have a dual lane bottom against Zai. We have top lane Flea and Snaking, so they're actually going to give Snaking some help. CCNC is on his Leshrac. He's played that before in this tournament. So a lot of tower pressure coming in from 2 heroes in the map. Of course, you have the Leshrac, you have the Death Prophet, but it feels like a pretty heavy fighting lineup for both of these teams when you think about it. He is going to get off the Split Earth. They have a Burrow Strike ready. Can they get first blood? The Stomp's going to come in. It just comes in time and Flee. Slithering Crush comes out. They want to get the kill on the Kid Track. One more auto attack. Snaking did so much damage there. The Astral Spirit. And it's going to be Kid Track getting dropped down by Snaking. Why are they yelling? CCNC under the tower. He's fine. Baited. Oh, I like it. We're starting with the where did Bulba get his favorite hat? Will anybody answer the question? There it is. Pycat gets it done. That's 1 of 3. Excellent. Excellent point. We are going to have them starting off good. I mean, they might have missed the 360 no scope. Oh, Buka. He's telling them. They get 1 point. Anyway. Yeah, he's had that hat for a while. And it's not just the lore, it's also the history of the players, right? Way back into Dota 1, way back into maybe the days of old. It's nice to figure these things out. When did he get that hat? Do you remember? It was recent, wasn't it? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I'm thinking of a different tournament, perhaps. Oh. Oh, no.
Not meant to be.
Oh, no. That's not what you need to do. Just take the bad hat, Sam. Come on, buddy. It's okay. It's all right. That's true. He wears it a lot. We'll see if it's going to help him in the future. But meantime, you are and Zai going toe-to-toe in the bottom lane. We have lots of good CS here. The Death Prophet doing great in this mid lane. Zai, of course, sitting at, what, 8 last hits? Not bad for him in the off lane. Snake King sitting at 10, but again, remember, he did get the first blood. So laning-wise, it's kind of close overall. There's not really one team taking an advantage across the map or anything, so... Yeah, he's fine. He is starting to get harassed down by level 2 homing missile and level 2 rocket barrage, but it should still be fine. But yeah, like you mentioned, this is probably good for VGJ.S. Pyket's going to need to get a bit more farm. And what is the Sand King's level 2 is not really farming or anything. He's not finding kills, so he won't be able to get a Blink Dagger anytime soon. He will find a haste rune. Blue will spot that out, and now backing up is going to be Ryoya getting chased down by Pycat. They won't dive this, one would assume. In the meantime, bottom lane, Zai getting caught by Stanking, and Yuaria's Rocket Barrage ready to go. No homing missile, the disruption coming in. Soul Catcher hits onto PPD instead of Zai, so they will back themselves up and away. And that'll do it for that particular engagement. Ugh. He's even got the Clawing Blade too to help out. Yeah, that'll be a bit tough. You are still farming really well though. 21 last hits for him. CCNC in the mid, or rather Ryoya, excuse me, in the mid lane has 26 last hits, 7 denies against this Bycat Weaver. Feels pretty good for him. That's kind of insane that he's winning this matchup. I don't want to say this handily because he's only down like 6 CS, but it does feel like a lot because again, those denies are really going to add up for him. Yeah. Pycat is living dangerously. A Spirit's Life and another Crypt Swarm would have done the job, but now Pycat, he's got to run. It is 5 minutes. The Shrine is available. They're going to use it with CCNC also rotating in Kitrak. They don't even really need it between the two of them. It's really just Pycat that needs to use it at this point. But that'll push him out of the way a little bit, and this is going to give some more room for Ryoya, who's now up to 33 last hits, 7 denies. They're going to try. I don't think it's going to happen. He knows. He's like, all right, they're going to go Shrine. They're going to come back, and maybe they're going to try to gank me. But he's already under the Tier 1 tower, so see ya. Ooh, PP&D snagged the end of his rune from Ryoya. No bottle or anything, so it's not that big of a deal, but still would have been nice. Top 3 net worth are going to go for VGJ.S. They're having a great time. And this Gyrocopter continues to get farm. And like you mentioned, there seems to be like this early game type of lineup with the Gyro, even the Elder Titan. They could start maybe getting aggressive here in a little while once they have level 6 in the Gyrocopter. Do you think they rotate him around and try to find kills? Yeah. He's close to 6 at least. Yeah, they don't want to leech the experience too much. They're kind of rotating around, looking in the jungle, making sure this bottom lane is clear. And now that they know there are no supports bottom, they can also kind of indicate that, okay, there's maybe a few heroes mid. Yeah, they're going to have Ryoya pop the Exorcism, the Spirit Siphon, so they're in Crushable Head. It's a lot of damage. He's going to get dropped down. The Split Earth will not be in time, and VGJ.S. will find a nice little pick off here in this mid lane. And that forces the rotation back from the supports as well. They were sitting bottom ready for a kill, but now it's too little too late. They'll try to find food, but this tower is getting crushed right now. This Tier 1 might not fall yet, but it's still taking a lot of damage here. It's going to be close to the swarm, the Shukuchi. He actually has a raindrop. He'll stay alive. He's got treads. He even used his wand. That'll do enough and actually can't get the kill. And now Pie gets the one on the run. He has the time-ups available. He might need to use it. He'll instead use the Shukuchi away. So they were very close to at least getting one of those kills. They haven't gotten the kill yet in this game. That would have been nice on Snaking, but no such luck there. Yeah, he's good. It's 2-2 too. That's very interesting. Anyway, so 2K lead for VGJ.S. They will find Flea. He's going to go for a TP. Burrow Strike. Nope, not ready. They're going to get the kill though still. Satan King had the Sandstorm at the ready, and then Pie gets auto attack damage, more than enough to get the kill. And he'll have a double damage rune to follow up with it as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yes, they're ready to go. They're ready to take this tower. Not only that, they're going to get a drum here in the near future for Snaking, so it's going to help him with more pushing in the future. Level-wise, the Sand King's still level 3, which is a bit disconcerting if you're OpTic. Zai will TP in, so he's trying to deal with this tower, but he might get caught by Yawar. It's the homing missile on it, but there is raindrops available for the Tidehunter. So maybe they won't go for... I think both of these teams are backing up. They don't want the tier 1 towers in both bottom and top.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah. They are putting pressure on Zai. They've smoked up for this, but Zai might be able to get away. The Astral will follow him through. There's the disruption. The Stomp comes out at the wrong time. They miss time. And Slithering Crush will miss as well. The Earth Splitter is going to dodge as well. Not the best usage of abilities from VGJ.S. Yeah, this is not looking good all of a sudden. Snaking's going to get burrowed up. Zai, they have the Ravage at the ready. They don't even need to use it. The Pulse Nova. He will pop it. He'll get it onto Flea, but that's it for now. Zai about to fall to homing missiles. They have Rock Rush. Not enough mana for it, though. And Flea will go down. It's a CCNC double kill. And somehow Zai survives. And so we'll see CNC, the Demonic Purse, down enough damage to Shadow Poison. They're going to find Yawar as well. 3 dead for VGJ.S. They miss pretty much every single ability, and because of that, they don't have the mana to work with. They get chunked down by OpTic. That was a disastrous fight for VGJ.S. I don't know. It was. VGJ.S, they'll get it. Monster, Sand King says immediately. So we're 1 for 1. These are some great... Monster. We need an official ruling from Buka here. Yes. I love these questions. They're my favorite thing ever. It's great. Meanwhile, though, they're still looking to put pressure. Another point for OpTic. Buka has made the decision. VGJ.S. Sand King, buddy, you gotta spell correctly, my friend.
Dire's top tower
No, not
is under
usually.
attack.
Yeah, the Rafools. There's quite a lot of them. There's no better example of that than Mike, I think. But shout outs to Mike. Good old Mike. He's coaching a team, isn't he? I think. Oh, oops. Sorry, everybody. All right, we will have a push going in the top lane for UR. FaZe Boots on. He's level 7, working on Mask Madness. He does have the sampler platter, as you said, 2, 2, and 2. Still waiting on that next skill point, and get the last hit. Nice. UR gets it. So good stuff.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Yes.
fallen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're still kind of being pushed back. They're, again, like you mentioned, Pycat's the one split pushing. They did take a tier 1 tower, which, by the way, means that the tower topple bounty is not available for either team, although it was very close for VGJ.S. They needed to get the bottom tier 1 tower before they lost their tier 1 in the safe lane, and that would have been fine, but no such luck there. So 1 bounty going by the wayside, and VGJ.S. starting to put pressure on this tier 2 tower. in the top lane. In the meantime, Kid still level 5, no level 6 yet. Bottom, they were looking for Flea with CC&C. They couldn't quite find it, but we're kind of just farming, split pushing sort of thing. They will use the exorcism in the top lane. Ryoya has popped it up. Zydas have the Ravage at the ready. Now Ryoya needs to be a little careful here. It's kind of dangerous. There's a lot of heroes rotating in from the Dire team. Oh, bottom. Is Flea dead? No, I thought they were going to find him. Snaking instead rotates down. Pycat gets off the swarm. They're going to dive this. The Slurring Crush is going to come through. The Stomp's about to hit Pycat. Will get slept up, but Flea needs to get out. Now Snaking's the one that's in trouble. Split Earth is going to hit as well. He will get dropped a little bit low. They have the Astral coming back in. He will have a lot of auto attack damage here. Slurring Crush comes in, just misses onto Pycat. The Corrosive Haze. They're going to try to chase him down. He does have the time lapse, gets silenced up. They need another Slurring Crush. They need a stomp. They need something. They will find it. The Stomp comes out just in time for Snaking. Nice bit of a pickup there, and Pycat dives a bit too deep. Yeah. Oh. How do you feel? I mean, this is something we don't see too often. We see a lot of mechs. We see a lot of pipes recently. We haven't seen as many Blink Daggers up in the Tidehunter. What are your thoughts on it? Ooh. Oh, he actually gets the Chain Frost bouncing on Ryoya because Snakey comes in. It's not enough to kill him yet. The Earth Splitter coming in. The Sleep coming through. CC&C won't chase as he actually backs up from the Earth Splitter. Now trying to find a Split Earth. He will miss, and CC&C is in trouble. He's going to get caught and killed by the Crypt Swarm. Now they're chasing after more. PPD's the one in trouble. Another Stomp ready. PPD. He sacrifices, but as he does it, he's going to get dropped and killed. I think he knew he was dead one way or the other. But Zion Pycat are rotating in. Snaking's in trouble. Stanky. Yeah, next. Oh, this is a problem. The Ravage comes out. It'll hit onto just Stanky, but Kid-Track's going to come in. The Burrow Strike, the Epicenter, not even really needed. Stanky is dead one way or the other, but it is still a pretty good trade, all things considered, for VGJ.S.
Double damage.
A golden plate.
A
Right.
soldier's fortune.
So that's the Blink Dagger for the Tidehunter. We just saw it there, and again, it's not a common item to pick up. Oh, they're going to go into CC&C again, maybe? No, okay, they're going to back up. He actually is insanely speedy. Yeah, the Scooch is going to come out too little too late. The silence, and now Pycat is dead again. The run-at-you style of Dota that VG.S are playing is pretty good, and they're going to take an Ancient stack as well. It's a big one that UR is going to take most of. His Mask Madness and Flat Cannon maxed out, so he is ready to go now. All of a sudden, top of the net worth, or rather, second behind Ryoya on the Death Prophet. Yes. They're very quick. She'll get a Yule Scepter, she'll have her Spirit Siphon going, she'll have the Ghost coming back in, bursting her down is very important. And now they have those Blink Daggers coming out as well, so.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Yep.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's not going to be easy, though, I feel like. The Shadow Poison and Disruption will come through, and Snaking will just use his Stomp at the right time. Demonic Purge comes out as well. There's the Earth Splitter, and should do the job here. It's going to hit. It's a lot of damage. CC&C, 2 Shadow Poison stacks. There's no way he makes it out of this one. Sand King will secure the kill. That is a giant kill. But on the other side, they're looking for Ryoya. There's that Blink Gush that you were talking about, but Kid-Track's going to take a homing missile. He can't find the Burrow Strike, and UR is coming in. The Slithering Crush onto 2 from Flea. That was huge. The Chain Frost, though, doing a lot of damage, though. Ahsoka's in trouble, still alive with the 6. Now the Ravage comes in. It's onto 2, now onto 3. Ryoya is going to get chased down. Spirit Siphon will not save you now. Too much initiation potential from OpTic. Too much turnaround potential with that huge Ravage coming in. And they will lose 2 on the side of VG.S. Yeah, that was a pretty good ultimate. UBD just threw it out there, and they were all clumped up for the most part, so. King's building a hood in the meantime. He wasn't involved. Obviously, he was killing CC&C, who's kind of had a bit of a rough time. He's slowed down since the beginning of the game. Only a point booster, or rather a vitality booster, trying to get to that Bloodstone, but it's going to be a while. Right now, still 30 seconds without it. Snake King just narrowly avoiding a burrow strike from K-Trek in the bottom lane. And they will have the Hood of Defiance up for Ryoya now as well. So a couple of hoods going their way, 2 hoods on their team at this point. So plenty of magical resistance. There is a fair amount of magical damage coming in, especially from someone like CC&C. It's almost all magical damage for the most part. And he is still ways away from doing too much right-click damage. Trying to get to a Lincoln Sphere. He's actually rather close. He has the Lincoln Sphere recipe, is the Perseverance. He just needs that Ultimate Orb. When he gets that, things will get a little bit harder to bring down Pycat. But he has fallen a couple of times, so again, he's also been slowed down. But it's still rather even. It's not like it's a huge advantage for VGJ.S. They have a 2K network lead. And now that the mech is out for the Tide Figure, things might get a little bit easier for OpTic, one would assume.
Where's my pension?
Yeah, he's huge. He took the Ancient Stack that was on the other side of the map. He's been farming the jungle. The great thing about this hero, he's going to go for the SMY, so Phase, Mask Madness, SMY, with an Aquila and Wand, pretty standard build. Going to do a lot of damage, be pretty speedy. That's hype. That is actually the hypest thing I've ever seen. He's going to make so much room. He's going to give so much farm to this Gyrocopter, and really the rest of his team as well if they want it, but you don't like it? No. Are you seeing? You're saying stacking camps as the person stacking the camp? It's not exciting. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. Sometimes though, when you get off like a triple stack, it's nice to take notice. Yes, it's one of those like the word I'm looking for. Oddly satisfying things. Nice. Yeah, they will scan. It's too little too late. OpTic have smoked up. And we're going to try to contest now that they know Roche is down. What is the call going to be?
A golden thread.
Yeah, that's a very good point. They're not going to contest this. This tier 2 tower is dead, and OpTic will find themselves a nice bit of gold going their way. So now will they find something else? Zaya's walking in. Stand King's going to the first line of defense. He'll get gushed up. Raindrops are there. Good disruption. Doesn't get gushed, or rather anchor smash, but still. Pycat is doing some serious damage along with CC&C, hitting the Split Earth more than enough to get the kill. And now they will take another tower to tier 1 in the mid lane, more than likely going down. And again, like you mentioned, no exorcism, so they can't contest this.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And then once that happens, you probably, what, 5-man for VGJ.S?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, it's gonna be interesting to see how these next few minutes go with his Aegis up. They have the mech now for Zai, which we haven't really seen yet. We've got a couple of more items coming out the SMY like we talked about for the Gyrocopter. The Pipe of Insight is now done for Ryoya as well, so they're ready to fight essentially, but they just need to get these waves pushed out first and foremost and wait for the Exorcism to be back up. Pycat is just flip pushing in the meantime. He's cutting the wave. He'll probably try to take this tier 1 tower here in the near future, and he is starting to get pretty farmed as well. Diffusal Blade is on the queue. He also has the 20 mana break talent, so he's ready to do some damage. But here we go. It is going to be VGJ.S smoking up. And Zaya's going to walk right into it, though. This is the course, the homing missile. This is going to be a tough kill. He's got the Guardian Greaves. He will use him. The sweep comes out. The homing missile hits. He will get off the Ravage. It's just on a 1 for now, but they're going to turn it around and get the kill on his eye. He's done so. Disruption comes in. Kid Track now on the run. They've got plenty of damage. CCNC pops his Pulse Nova along with the Edict still. Great crush from Flea onto 3. CCNC giving Snaking a double kill. Can they get more? Kid Track goes for the Burrow Strike, but he can't get away from the homing missile. The Rocket Barrage is there. They're going to get 4 kills. Ahsoka will find a double kill. That's UR getting the job done, and that is the perfect time for a fight. They did use Exorcism, but now they can lead this into a Tier 1 tower in the bottom lane and a Tier 2 tower in the mid lane.
Are fortified.
Yes.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yes. It felt like they were moving in to kind of set themselves up, and then Zai got caught by the blink, and he just got killed, so. Right.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So they will find a couple of kills. Now a 5k lead for VGJ.S. They didn't lose Pycat, which I suppose is the only good news for OpTic. He was kind of across the map still pushing in. He's still very close to this Diffusal Blade. They will find PPD, though. They have the Slithering Crush and Stomp will almost certainly hit. A Rocket Barrage, that'll grab the kill. He's down for 35 seconds. And this will lead into another tower for VG.S. So we're kind of trading towers here. We saw a couple of towers go the way of OpTic when the Ryoya Ultimate was down, and now it's VG.S getting a couple of them.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And Flea now working on a BKB too, so that's how you know you're doing well. Your support Slardar getting a BKB along with the Blink Dagger that you already got is pretty good news, I think. Yeah, that's actually really scary. The fact that he's only a little bit behind the Lesh, who went, by the way, the Medallion. He still hasn't finished his Bloodstone yet. They really need it, though.
Invisibility.
Oh, great. It's very important. That's true. Ravage is, I mean, Zai, he actually has it back up at 10 seconds. He's getting chased down by Flea. They were wrapping from OpTic, but they can't find anything here, it looks like. So, we'll see. Alright, they're just going to push the Tier 2 tower, man. Yeah, that's great. That's fine. Meanwhile, they'll try to cut their way with CCC, but this tower is going to fall one way or the other, it looks like, even with the Ice Armor on it.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, they see PPD. They're looking for an initiation from Flea, who's so fast. Tranquils the sprint coming in. The silence is up. The stomp's about to go. They're looking for UR to jump in. Zai blinks himself in. The stomp will hit. PPD's still in trouble. Ravage comes out, hits onto just about everybody. It's onto 4 the Burrow, onto 2 the Splitter as well. This is going to be huge. Pycat doing some serious damage. They've already lost 1, but now Ryoya, he's got the ultimate. Zai will get dropped down. A 2-for-2 trade. Can they find anything else? CCNC, they want this kill. They're going to find it. Snaking it in the double, doing a lot of damage. The Astral coming in the auto attacks as well. Pycat now is going to get chased down. There's the silence. Needs to be careful. The stomp will come through. Do they have enough damage? It's going to be close. The Lincoln Sphere is broken, and Ryoya will get a double kill. 4 dead again for OpTic. It looks so good at the beginning of that fight. Great Ravage, great Burrow Strike from Kittrick, but they just don't have enough damage. They can't deal with Ryoya now, essentially. Yeah. I mean, with a Pipe, with a Yule's, now working on a Shiva's Guard, so even auto attacks aren't going to be as effective as they once were. It's time. What do we got here? Alright, try to guess on your own at home, but this is going to be a tough one for the teams. I don't think they're going to know. See, we haven't had any answers. It is not Nakes. That's what I think that's what somebody thought when we were talking about these, Lich? No. Razor? No. So is it, if you get it wrong, is it just you don't, like, or do you just guess until you get it right, essentially? How does it work? I don't even know. Slacks? Well said, Pycat. I'm sure we have a couple of Slacks questions already. Yeah. Clink's tied now. Can we give them a hint, or is it too late? I don't even know how this works. That's true. We actually are the ones that make the rules. Wow. Can we get a hint? No, Pycat got it. Well done, Pycat. It's almost enough time for them to open up their browsers and just Google it. To a certain extent. No, definitely not. These players are all about fair play.
I'll take your
Anyway. Yeah, they got a lot. There it is. OpTic wins the Trivia Night Bounty. The answer was Viper. Wait. So does that mean that it can't... So does that mean that... again, I'm asking you all these questions. I don't even know if you know the answer. I don't know why, but... So does that mean that Dota Trivia Night cannot be asked again? Because OpTic... Alright, great. Great stuff, guys. We really got it together. This is why you and I are a great casting team, Brax. We ask the hard-hitting questions that need to be answered. Yes. Wow, that is huge. That is a giant item. He is just behind this Leshrac, about 1,500 gold away. Top 3 net worth are going to go for VGJ.S. They have a 9k lead. They will have to defend bottom as he's getting pushed in, but looking pretty good all things considered for VGJ.S. Yeah.
Armor melts away.
It almost feels like they need to kill this DP immediately. But even if they try to do that, there's Disruption, there's a Stomp coming out from Snaking, there's Earth Splitter, there's Blink Slithering Crush, there's Counter Initiation, and then all the meanwhile you have UR running around, doing mass damage. Yes. It's not just Aegis, it's Aegis and Cheese as well. I would assume you give the Cheese to the DP. Snaking will carry it for now, but we'll see. Yeah. Alright. Dude, it's insane. You're just going to lose your tier 3 here and more than likely your Rex. Although they do have the Ice Armor, so it will slow things down a little bit, but still, this thing is still flowing pretty quickly. They'll jump it, they've got to stomp it at 2. Zai's going to get Sound Spear. Splitter coming in good. Sleep Impression. Zai needs to get the Ravage off. He cannot. He has no buyback. He's dead for 68 seconds, and this might be the beginning of the end of this tier 3 tower, and maybe even this Rax as well. Oosh, that is rough. They just jump right on him. They silence him. They bring him down. They have so much damage. No way to deal with it. And OpTic can only watch as their base gets destroyed. And in fact, they're looking for more. Bycat's going to get stomped up. There's the silence as well. Kiddrake gets a double crush, or rather, Burrow Strike coming in. The Chainfrost is doing some serious work, but it's the Disruption and the Yule Scepter that will save both of them. And remember, UR has the Aegis. Even if it dies here, he's not really that concerned, perhaps. Maybe he wanted to keep it up, but they will get the Slithering Crush onto Pycat again. Yeah, he's going to try to find it. They're looking for UR here, taking a lot of damage. BKB is down. He's in trouble. The Lightning Storm coming in. The Splitter was already used. He's going to get dropped dead for 70. Ryoya, he doesn't have any usage of that ultimate anymore either. He needs to back up. No extras available. Snaking doesn't have his ultimate either. They will get the Rax. Yes, they will lose UR. It's a bit unfortunate. They might find Sand King on this Shadow Fiend, or Shadow Demon, excuse me. CCNC is going to get dropped though. Wow, he got blown away instantly. Ryoya coming in, the Silence coming out. A double kill. Snaking does so much auto attack damage. The Silence isn't going to be enough. He can't get the time-ups off in time. It's a triple kill for Ryoya. Even when you bring down UR, it's not nearly enough. And VGJ.S find a couple of kills, the Rax, and maybe even more. Oh, Blink Ravage coming in. The Disruption a little bit too late to the party. It's still Ryoya Splittered up. He's already used the Cheese. He's in trouble. Good Stomp coming in and Flee with the BKB. And a great Slithering Crush looking for more. Trying to get out. He is getting caught perhaps by CCNC and his damage, but now with the BKB still running, he should be safe. Ryoya is the one that they want though. They jump on him. They use the Anchor Smash. They use the Gush. They use more than enough damage and they will finally get the kill, but it forces them to buy back on 2 of their big heroes on OpTic. That is not good.
Soldier's fortune.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, they did hold. I mean, they held their top lane, but they still lost the Rax mid. Not just like a melee or anything. They lost the full set of Rax, the tier 3 tower, obviously, along with it. And you wait for Exorcism, which is up. And as soon as it's up, you probably just go again, I would assume.
Radiant's top
Yeah, this
tower
game is
under attack.
beyond rough and almost. It feels like it's 16k now. We're lead for VGJ.S. It just. Yeah, he's gonna get dropped again. The stomp will come in. They actually need more damage. UR was, I think, buying something from the secret shop. They rotated in CCNC. Maybe they're gonna turn this. They might find Flea actually. Does have his BKB in 1 second, but he's still sprinting away. He's fine. It looks like Snaking's the one that might get caught, but they won't want to go up to the high ground. They just feel like it's probably not a good idea here for OpTic. Ugh. Yeah, he needs that. He needs the extra mobility. He also needs a BKB too. He's taking a lot of damage just from magical stuff, and that's what he's buying next for the Shrek. So, yeah, I mean, they need that big Ravage. They need that big Ravage, Burrow Strike, Split Earth combination. But even if they get it, it hasn't. They've done it a few times, and it hasn't gotten that many kills. So, easier said than done. Especially with a pipe, BKBs and stuff, CCNC doesn't necessarily feel useless, but he feels like he's not having the impact he would like. And then, of course, there's also Ryoyu getting an Octarine Core, so good luck killing him then once he has that item. He's rather close. All right, and that's a butterfly. That is a butterfly for the gyrocopter. He's going to deal a massive amount of damage. It's going to be tough for Pycat to really chew him down. He has a BKB. When that's running, he's, I don't want to say unkillable, but it feels kind of like that. Yes. All right, so maybe one last fight potentially. OpTic are going to have to win it here if VGJ.S decide to go up and push high ground here, which would not be a bad idea. Maybe they wait for the Octarine Core for Ryoyu. Oh, they're going to look for it. The Blink Ravage comes in. It's on to 3. The Chain Frost, the Burrow Strike. They want Ryoyu, but there's a Disruption save coming in. Flea's got the BKB, the call down coming in, the Black Cannon. The Epicenter's not doing nearly enough, and Zai's going to get dropped along with 3 others. It's going to be 4 dead. It's a triple kill for UR, the BKB, the counter initiation, and that should do it. It is game 1 of this best of 5 series, going surprisingly to VGJ.S. It is game 1. It is the best of 5 series, so there's a long way to go, obviously. But that was great from minute 1. Essentially, they looked insanely good in this game.